Welcome back for part 3 of Microgreens Are Easy to Grow. I just thought I would take the time to make this little short video series to kind of show you what it takes from beginning to end of growing microgreens, how I stack them, how I unstack them, put them under the lights, what things look like, a couple of mistakes that I'll make along the way, just show you guys how it goes, you know. I experiment every single time I plant. Some things are a sure thing, home run, gonna come out perfect every time. Other things a little bit challenging, and I kind of tweak my method a little bit here and there. But I just want to show you a little bit about what's going on. So why don't I get the camera turned around, and I'll update you on what's going on.
Okay, here we have the radish mix, the Rambo, the red arrow, and the Trenton purple. So this is one of those that is a home run every time. You almost can't mess it up. Radish is just that easy. Super, super easy. Comes out great every time. Here we have that spicy Oriental mustard from True Leaf Market. I will once again leave the link to them in the description. Great company. I use them exclusively, and I highly recommend them. Other companies are great too, just the company I use. But you can see that this mustard, it's growing great. And it is extremely inexpensive at $8 a pound for the seed. You can see I planted it a little bit light, and I did that intentionally. I like for the mustard to have a little bit of room to kind of breathe. Here we have the cress, curled cress, and it looks absolutely fantastic. You can see I got one radish somehow made its way in there when I was planting. But yeah, this cress looks great. This had the empty tray stacked on top of it, and with no weight. And you can see that the cress has gotten pretty clean. If you remember before, there were a lot of little seeds and stuff stuck to it. Well, that all kind of cleaned itself up. There's still one little piece right there, but you can see for the most part, it's really clean. Here are the pea shoots. And like I've said before, these are speckled pea. And one of the reasons that I really, really like speckled pea is that for some reason, the seeds are extremely resistant to any sort of mold or fungus. You can see they're all exposed. And they're super clean. Down here, under the bloomin' light, I have my sunflower. Now these are getting to be about the time that a couple times a day I'll kind of rub my hand over them like this and kind of knock off some seed hulls. It's a little bit early for that. Tomorrow they'll be a lot better at that. And I know you can't really see all that well. These are those Detroit dark red beets. They're coming up pretty good. I have a lot more holes than I would have liked. I probably should have left them stacked for an extra day. It would have really knocked off a lot of the holes. And what I will do from here is I'll actually use my hose on flower mode, which is a light mist, and I'll mist it at least once a day to try to keep these holes softening up so they'll maybe come off more. It's not terrible. It looks worse on camera than I think it really is. But yeah, there's more holes than I would really like to have. Over here, once again, I apologize for looking like we're on Mars, but this is the rainbow chard, and it's coming up pretty well too. Like I said, it's a little bit slower than beets. Not terrible, but it's a good day to 2 days behind the beets, and I expected that. And again, these I should have stacked for another day too, I believe, because I do have a lot more holes than I would like to have. Maybe you can get a better angle here. Yeah. And this is the Arugula. If you remember, the Arugula had an empty tray on top of it while it germinated. Not as a dome, but right side up and stacked right on top. Just empty. And this is some fantastic looking Arugula. Absolutely nothing wrong with this at all. See how nice and dense it is, even though I planted it really light. I think this was 1 tablespoon. Looking fantastic. No issues. See right down in there. See how nice and clean it is down at the bottom. No die off in here. No dampening off. Nothing like that. No mold. And these are being grown under those Active Grow LED T8 replacement bulbs. And they're doing a great job. Really happy with them.
Well, that's about it. I really just wanted to give you a short update. Show you how things are going. You know, I want to show you as much as I can of the process. I'll always get a ton of questions, and that's good because it makes for me coming up with good content. I'm always trying to find out, you know, what do I want to show you guys next, because I feel like I've covered so much. But every now and then somebody asks a question, and then I'm like, you know, maybe I haven't shown that, or I haven't been really clear about that. And so this would just be showing you the step-by-step process of a few different kinds of microgreens, you know, how things can go. So I will show you more really soon, in about 2 to 3 days, and we'll see how that goes. I will leave a link in the description to my website, which is brabantfarms.com, and on there I have a grow your own section, which is a pretty decent detailed how-to, start to finish. Links a lot of my videos from YouTube, links a ton of different products if you're interested in seeds or racks or lights or fans or whatever. It's all in there. What I ask for people to do is, if you have questions, please go check that out first, because I did put a lot of work into that. And if you can't find the answer there, then definitely ask me. You can ask me anyways, and if I think I already answered it there, I'll probably just link you the website and say, you know, check that out. But yeah, check it out and let me know what you think. So that's it for now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. And yeah, I'll see you soon.